conversation. So if you guys want to watch it after, it's right here. It's a let's play. Don't mind that. Please don't. Don't you?
This happened when I was a senior in high school. Snapchat was how I communicated with all of my friends during that time. In fact, I would bet that Snapchat was the most popular app in the entire school. I went to a pretty large high school and really enjoyed it. Sometime in the fall semester, though, I was added on Snapchat by a new user. It happened on a day shortly after I arrived at school. It did not seem like a bot or anything like that, but I still didn't know who this person was. The username was Josh something. It was a lot of numbers, and the name was just Josh. There were probably a few people named Josh at my school. I added the account back without giving it much thought. Not long after doing so, Josh sent me a Snapchat. It was a chat though, not a picture. He said hi to me and what's up. I responded asking him who he was and how I knew him. He claimed to go to my school and mentioned it by name. I believed him and had no reason not to. I don't remember exactly what I said after that, probably just cool or something. We talked very briefly, but I didn't know what he looked like, so I didn't know if I had a class with him or anything. The conversation didn't last very long, and I stopped talking with him. But later on, in that same school day, I got another Snapchat from Josh. Once again, it was just a chat, and I still didn't know what he looked like. He said, "Meet me behind the school near the English hallway doors after school." That was kind of weird. Why was he asking me to meet him after school? I knew where that exit was from the English hallway. It was rarely used and in the back corner of the school in a quieter area. I asked him why. He said to just please show up. I really wanted to know who exactly this guy was. When I clicked on his username again, there was no way of knowing. He didn't have a last name or initial, just Josh and a bunch of numbers. So when the school day ended, I did not go behind the school like he asked. I just left through the main side exit and went to my car in the student parking lot. I got another snap from him, and I saw it when I got into my car. He asked me where I was, and I left him on open and then started to drive home. The drive home was normal. When I got to my street where I lived with my parents though, a car followed me onto it. We lived on a quieter street, and I did not recognize the car. I pulled into my driveway, and the car kept going down the street. I went inside and unpacked my school things, then went into my bedroom. I could see out the window that the same car was now parked on the side of the street, a little ways up. The way that it parked, kind of in front of our yard, seemed a little bit strange to me. I couldn't tell who was inside of it though. It was a red two-door sedan, kind of smaller and looked to be fairly old, at least 15 years old. I covered my window and then went to the kitchen to get something to eat. Not long after, I remembered that the car was gone. Pretty soon, I forgot all about it. I didn't get any Snapchats from Josh and had a pretty normal day. That night, though, when I got into my bedroom to go to bed, I saw the car again. It was parked in the same spot, the same red car. I couldn't tell if anybody was inside of it or not. I had a really bad feeling, though. I left my bedroom and found my dad and told him about it. This just seemed really strange, and I didn't know who it was. I wasn't sure what my dad wanted to do about it, but I figured that I should let him know. He left the house, I guess to go get a closer look at the car. I watched him from the window. Now, I had no idea if anybody was inside of the car or not. It was too hard to tell from where I was. When my dad got about halfway to the car, suddenly it started driving. It sped off and went down the street past my dad standing in our front yard. When the car was gone, my dad came back inside. He said that he saw some man driving. I didn't connect the car to the person on Snapchat, but the next morning I remembered the person. When I looked on Snapchat, I had been blocked from the account. I asked around some friends at school, and none of them knew who the Josh guy could possibly be. I'm pretty sure that a grown man was pretending to be the Josh guy and tried to get me to go with him. He probably followed me home after I didn't meet up with him like he asked. It's really creepy to think about if that was in fact the case. The good thing though is that I've never heard from him again or saw the car after that.
We tried everything,
Oh my
but Charlie still
god.
struggled.
Okay, that's giving me the icks. That's giving me the icks, guys. I cannot watch this anymore. Make sure you do not watch. Oh my god. Make sure you guys don't watch this before bed because I'm gonna die. Guys, rest in peace. Bye bye.